Tonight I'm at the Casablanca restaurant, and Nina contacted me the other day to come in and have a chat to her about the history of the Casablanca. Now Nina, tell me about the Casablanca and how it all started.
Okay. Hi everybody, welcome to Casablanca. It all started back in 1971 at 146 High Street. We were there for 8 years, then we bought the land across the road.
So 146 High Street, Nina, is what now?
Yeah.
What is it
that's
now?
A fish and chip shop. Sorry, it's a Chinese shop now.
So it's a Chinese shop that's on the corner of Corio Street and High Street. That was the first Casablanca.
Our original Casablanca. I fell in love with the name, and so we stuck to that name. We bought the land across the road in 1978, and 79 we started building.
Now it was a vacant block?
Vacant block, yes. 1980 we moved here from across the road to this building here, which was our pride and joy, something we've always wanted and worked very, very hard for with our two children, Maria and Tony, that helped us very much in the shop. So that's how it all started, and we continued on to do just pizzas and pasta. Then we moved on to main meals, roasts, schnitzels, parmigianas, we did all that. And we opened up the reception room a couple of years later and started doing functions. We used to do the blue light disco, bingo on a Friday night. We used to have celebrities come after a show. We welcomed them with open arms and feed them before they went back home to Melbourne. So we did a lot of that, and we were very, very proud of what we were doing, and working very hard is one thing, but when you get compliments from your own customers and saying, Nina, Nick, you've done a good job, that makes our day. And we thank God that we had that energy and moments to share with our dear customers that we treasure so much.
You've done very well, and you're the longest...
One family, yes.
You're the only pizza restaurant in Shepparton that's had the same family the early years.
That's right, yes, and I'm very proud of that.
Now, also, Nina, you were telling me about a celebrity that came to Shepparton a number of years back.
Oh, yes.
And the story around that. Can you tell us that story again?
Yes, that was Slim Dusty, my favourite fan. Like, I adored Slim Dusty for his voice, for what he did for the country. Anyway, he came to Shepparton at the Civic Centre in those days to do a show, and I was lucky enough on a Thursday night to have the night off to go and see him. That night after the show, I was determined to meet this man and shake his hand and tell him what I thought of him. And because I enjoyed the show so much, I thought I had to do something. So I went up to the manager after the show and invited him to come to Casablanca, and so that I can meet Slim and his wife Joy and have a little chat. So he agreed to come, but he had to be sure first. So he came and brought the whole team of 10 people with the band. They sat at my restaurant, I fed them, I shouted them all a beer, and Slim still wore his hat while he was eating. And he shook my hand, he actually hugged and kissed me. My husband got a little bit jealous, but it doesn't matter. And we took photos of him, and we've got them on our wall of fame in our restaurant. And then after the show, like I said, they ate, they drank. I shouted them all tea because I was so proud that they gave me this honour to come to my restaurant. And then a few weeks later, I received 2 beautiful DVDs from Joy saying thank you very much for your hospitality. We really appreciate it, and you'll be mentioned wherever we go. So I thought that was great, a very well-earned reward.
Yeah, and what did Slim Dusty eat?
He ate a small Aussie pizza with egg, and he said it was the most delicious pizza he's ever tasted.
Well, that's fantastic. That's a great memory to have.
It is lovely.
You've had many celebrities come to your restaurant.
Yes.
We might save some of those stories for another time. So,
yes.
Nina, thanks very much for sharing a little bit of the history of the Casablanca. I've got some photos and some newspaper clippings which we're going to scan, and we'll share them on Lost Shepparton, and maybe we can get something in the next book.
Very good. It's a great honour to be part of Shepparton. Thank you.